This is the introduction to the biology aspect for water pollution. The increase in human population is one of the main sources that causes pollution. Water pollutants are due to the excess burning of fossil fuels for heat and power, more food that is being grown, and the taking over of places because of the lands and houses that are being built. Therefore, there has been an increase in the levels for pollution of water. The level of pollution in water can be demonstrated by the species in which are living there. Two of these species that help to indicate the polluted water are bloodworm and sludgeworm. These are called indicator species since they are not able to live in the water. These two indicator species help to demonstrate whether a body of water is polluted. This is caused by whether there is a presence of them or their absence. Nitrate fertilizers are what pollute the water as well, since they are soluble in water, which causes them to not be easily removable from the water. Another fertilizer would be sulfur dioxide, because it can also be dissolved in water and converted into an acidic solution. The overusing of fertilizers causes the death of organisms like algae. Algae absorbs the fertilizers, which causes them to overgrow and block the light for other algae. Which helps them to survive. Therefore, bacteria decomposes dead algae, which takes up oxygen. Plants that are in the water are not able to live without oxygen. Aerobic respiration is put into place when organisms decompose human sewage, which leads to less oxygen in the water for the organisms that are living there. Our project of water pollution affects all three of the main sciences: biology, chemistry, and physics, as well as environmental. It affects in the way that it affects the environment and the human life by the killing of many of the plants and animals that are living here due to the pollution that is occurring, since humans are the one main cause for water pollution. This is affecting everyone and everything in the real world. Water pollution is causing the death of plant life since humans are overpopulating. This will come into effect later on in the real world if there's nothing being done about it.
Effects of water pollution in the environment. Water pollution is one of the major contribution factors in acid rain creation and also one of the most serious damages being brought on our planet, causing population to struggle on gaining access to clean drinking water. Water pollution not only affects us, but it also destroys many animal habitats and does irreplaceable damage to many ecosystems and food chains. And last but not least, water pollution not only spreads different toxins and chemicals into our environment, making it dirty and unhealthy, but it also increases the impact of air pollutions. And to the right, there's a picture of polluted water.
The chemical aspect of water pollution has many factors because there are many pollutants. For example, heavy metal pollutants are poisonous and mainly come from mining. Mercury, even in small amounts, is considered the most dangerous because it can cause nerve and brain damage or Minamata disease. It also causes failure in fish reproductive systems and biological magnification. Biological magnification is the movement of certain substances up a food chain from the consumption of one trophic level to the next. Lead also causes biological magnification, therefore making it bad for the environment. Cadmium causes enzymes to be ineffective, meaning brittle bones for any animal that it affects. Agriculture causes lots of nitrate and phosphorus pollution, which leads to eutrophication, which is the excess of nutrients that grows plants and causes lack of oxygen to reach animals, evidently causing death. Oil spills contain polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons that lead to fish death. All of these are just some of the main ways chemicals pollute the water that we use.
This is on the physical aspect of water pollution. Water pollution is a universal problem that affects not only us, but the world around us. Water pollution can come in many different forms. Some of these forms are acid rain and contaminated runoff. Acid rain results from when acid gases are produced when fossil fuels like coal and oil are burned in power stations, factories, from cars, and even in our own homes. Most of these acid gases are blown into the sky, and when they mix with the clouds, it can cause rain or snow, sleet, fog, mist, or hail to become more acidic. Contaminated runoff results from when pollution from chemicals such as fertilizers and pesticides seep into the ground. And since water binds into hydrophilic surfaces, sticks into sediments carried by erosion. Pollution in water affects flow rates of the streams and rivers. After storms, water can enter the ocean from runoff and even affect the aquatic life there. If the levels of chemicals exceed a certain threshold, this reduces the amount of oxygen in water. Any suspended or dissolved particles in water increases absorption, particularly of the ultraviolet lights. This can harm organisms in the ocean, as sediments from erosion can reduce the clarity and sun penetration in bodies of water.